Mic check.
No,
one,
but I
two.
already had it.
Okay. Excuse me. You the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When I point.
Hello, everybody. What is going on? How are you guys doing? Hey, what's going on? This is the Love Bold Society podcast. And guess what? 2021 is here. It's here. How was everyone's new year? How was your new year? How was your new year? Have y'all already started the new year, new me shenanigans? All that bullshit. Have y'all started that new me? Or have y'all started that new year, new body? Because you done got your body done. Okay. Did y'all get y'all stimmies yet? Your stimulus check? Did your coins drop yet? Man, because for me, I filed my taxes through TurboTax. And man, I did not get my stimmy on the 4th when everybody else got their coins. So I was checking my account like, you know, we are the world, we are the children. We are hungry around here. Where is our coins? I didn't get mine. And you don't file taxes, so you didn't get yours. That's my producer. He's such a boss. You know, he don't file taxes. He got his stimmy in other ways. Stimmy. He stimulates his own economy. But being that I filed taxes with TurboTax, my coins dropped in somebody else's account or whatever it is that they had going on with TurboTax. If you had basically did the rapid refund, your stimulus return went to the rapid refund account and it didn't go in your account. So it took forever for my coins to drop. I didn't get my stimulus until, what's today, Monday? So what, Saturday, I think? So yeah, if you filed your taxes with TurboTax, there is still hope. You should still be getting your money. I think they started dropping them in the accounts on Friday. Today is Monday and shit. What is today's date? Like the 10th or the 11th or the 12th? Shit, I don't know. What is what? Okay, so today's the 11th because I don't know when y'all gonna listen to this or when you're gonna see it on a tube. But yeah, today is January 11th. So people start getting their money on Friday, which would be January 8th. Don't quote me on that. Okay, moving right along. For 2021, I am going to be putting the Love Bold Society podcast on YouTube to switch things up for the new year. I'm going to be adding footage to YouTube. So that would be what I'm doing. The footage will probably be unedited because that's how my black ass likes to roll. But we'll see. I'm still on the fence about that. But proper introduction. Welcome to the Love Bold Society podcast. I am your host, Kiyomi Hall. I am an author and I wrote a book titled Love Bold, Live Forgiving. And of course, I didn't bring the book with me to the studio. So y'all gonna have to Google that joint. It's on Amazon. It's on my website. You can do all of that. Now, I make recommendations for books that you can read on the podcast. So if you are new to the podcast, you'll have to listen to previous episodes to see what books I recommend previously. So I always recommend my book, The Love Bold, Live Forgiving, and I recommend that book for someone who is struggling with forgiveness. The book is going to help you heal your heart, forgive some people that you need to forgive, and move on. And then the other book that I recommend is going to be to get your bag and your coins together. So today I am recommending Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is the book that I am recommending for you to get your coins up. Now, at this point, all of these fucking books that I'm recommending are reading me at this point. Shit. I'm still reading The Dynamic Laws of Prayer by Catherine Ponder. Bomb ass book. But, you know, I'm recommending books every episode. At this point, I can't get caught up with all of the shit that I'm recommending for y'all. So take it upon yourself to let me know how the fucking book is. How about that? And then my bestie, when I went to Oakland, 357 Get Loose, to go see her, she gave me this book, The Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, for me to read. So once again, the books are reading me because they are piling the fuck up. And I haven't got around to reading all of them. Maybe I need to do an Audible so that I can listen to them, because reading them, finding the time to read them, is becoming too much. I'm a mother. I have a podcast. I upload my podcast every other Thursday. I record twice a week. On YouTube, I'm going to be doing other videos because uploading videos twice a week doesn't work for the YouTube algorithm. So we'll have to figure that shit out. But Think and Grow Rich is going to be a book that gives you 13 steps to riches. It has a self-confidence formula. It has a 10-mind STEMI, and it has a lot of other good shit in it. The book is about 289 pages or something. So it has famous alibis, the Devil's Workshop, the fear of criticism. Like, it has a lot of different things in it. So if you are struggling with your mindset, I suggest getting this book. And if you need help in your prayer life, I suggest this book. But that book is thick. It's biscuit thick. It's real thick. Thick. So yes, today's episode, we are going to be discussing keeping your options open. Date them all, sis. Date them all. Date everybody. His mama, his cousin, them, date everybody. So yes, we are talking about dating all the Negroes. You want to date them tall, skinny, fat, slim. Date them all. That's what it's about. So you would want to keep your options open in the dating world. And so let's get into that. Now, in my opinion, I feel that women sometimes struggle with dating multiple men. And we struggle with that because we're not programmed to date multiple people. That's just not how we're set up. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And for the most part, we're not set up that way because of our feelings and our emotions. It's just, it's not how we roll. Now, this new generation has learned to compartmentalize their feelings. Us old folks, we be having our pussy in we be having our heart in our pussy. You know, we be having our emotions in the wrong motherfucking place. Our chakras be out of balance. My mentor said that to me, so that's why I mentioned it to y'all. You know, you got your heart in your puss, you got your throat and your heart, and you just all fucked up out here. You gotta make sure that your feelings is not in your vagina. Get it out the cat. Because that's not where it's supposed to be. So therefore, when sex starts to get involved, you start operating and losing all your marsupials and don't know how to act because you're getting some dick now. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you're supposed to be doing. Now, as a single woman, I think it is perfectly okay to date more than one man. It's okay. Like, you can date more than one man. And you should feel comfortable and okay with dating more than one man. Now, you don't necessarily have to tell all of the men, like, you boy toy number 3, you boy toy number 5. Like, that's none of their business. I don't think that you should be disclosing all of that information to them. But I do think that you need to let them know, like, check this out. Yeah, we're dating. And, I'm leaving my options open. And so that lets him know what he's dealing with. And that also gives him the choice to decide on whether he wants to continue to interact and date a woman who's leaving her options open. Now, I don't think that dating multiple people means that you need to have sex with every single person that you're dating. I don't think that women should be doing that because, once again, like I said, we are emotional and we have feelings. So therefore, we can't be out here sleeping with everybody because then we all over the place. Now, if you can compartmentalize and your heart is not in your cat, then you may have the ability to have sex with multiple people and not be caught up in your feelings. You know, you operating like a man, as they say. You out here like a nigga in these streets. And I'm not the puss police, so I'm not the one to tell you, you know what I'm saying? You know, you do as you please with your puss. And so, to bring it all back together, when you are applying for a job, do you just apply for one job? Do you just go on one interview for career opportunities? Is that what we do? No. You submit your job application to several employers, or if you're self-employed, you create your own opportunities. When you go to networking events, do you just network with one person? No. You network with multiple people. When you're doing research on these jobs and different things like that, you have to research, you have to spend time with the person you're dating. Like you've got to do your homework. So I think that in dating, you need to leave your options open. Now, some older women will advise for you to have 5 men in rotation. Johnny, 5 men in rotation. Now, I don't necessarily suggest having 5 men in rotation because I feel like 5 is a lot. You know, it's hard to keep up with what every man told you, what every man likes, what every man is into, color, food. It's hard, kids' names and mama name. Like, it's hard to keep up with all of that for 5 men. I don't know how men do it. I don't know how they keep up with the stories and the names. You know, that's probably why everybody is babe, or, you know, everybody got the same name. So if you do that, then you know you ain't got to remember nobody's name. Now, you may struggle with remembering scenarios and, you know, shit. After a while, that shit gets crossed up like the Matrix. You ain't finna remember all of that. So I personally don't suggest 5 men, but for the people, as far as why they suggest 5 men, they would suggest 1 for money. They would suggest 1 for food. They would suggest 1 for sex. So that's 3. They would suggest 1 that's, you know, just your friend. He's in the friend zone. He's going to stay there. He's not coming out. That's the one that knows all your business. And y'all probably been friends since high school, middle school type shit. But he's your friend. You know, y'all not, that's just who he is. And then number 5 would be the guy that you're actually, you know, dating. Like, he's the one. I personally say that 2 is what you would have in rotation. You know, 1 in a possible. I don't, you know, 5 is too many. And if you feeling froggy and your cat is throbbing and leaping and you feel like doing, you know, adding another one in your stable, 3. So then you got 2 in a possible. But even then, sis, it's too much. It's too much, because those 3 men, at some point in time, they're going to have the expectation of wanting to have sexual intercourse with you. And at some point, you have to beat that nigga off you with a bat. Because, you know, it's just, it's going to become too much. So juggling 3 people, juggling 5 too much, 3 too much, I suggest 2. Because the point of it, as far as dating, I would assume that you're dating to narrow down your options so that you have a serious commitment, monogamous relationship, marriage, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for with that one person. So it's going to be hard to narrow down your stable from 5 to 1. It's going to be a lot of work. And it's probably a lot of work that you're not going to want to put in. It's exhausting to, you know, especially if you got kids, you got a job, you got a side hustle, you got other things going on. It's going to be hard to find time to juggle 5 men. And men are demanding and want attention just like these kids. So once again, I'm telling y'all, manage your puss right and just do 2. 1 and a possible. Now, and you're going to do this because serious commitment, marriage, whatever it is that you're looking for. But you would want him to express his intentions with you, because that's the thing. You're leaving your options open because none of these men have expressed their intentions with you. They haven't expressed that they want to be exclusive with you. They haven't expressed, you're the one for me. They haven't expressed that. So until they've expressed that, they leaving their options open. Hello, somebody. Until a man has told you, I'm trying to do this, he didn't hit you with the SWV, you the one. He's leaving his options open. So you would need to do the same thing a little bit, because women, we can't fully operate in the same capacity as a man does. I keep telling y'all, we got feelings and emotions, but you would need to leave your options open too. So for example, you meet a guy, y'all been talking, texting, because y'all don't talk on the phone. Y'all been texting and y'all went on one date. Y'all had cool chemistry on this one date. And so you, with your feelings and your emotions, and based on what he done told you, because men be running game, drag, whatever you want to call it. Now you feel like he the one. You feel like he the one. So you took it upon yourself to cut off all your other work, all your ones and a possible. You didn't cut them off. You didn't told them it's not cool. Don't call me. I'm seeing somebody. And this is on date number 1. You don't do that. You don't cut off your work. That's too soon in the game. Y'all ain't even made it to halftime yet. Do not cut your work off. Don't do that. He has not expressed, and he may have expressed it in day 1, but it's drag to pull your pants, pull your chonos down, pull them down. Don't do that. You need to make sure that he's fully invested in what he's telling you by his actions. So if he's telling you that you the one, but you can only talk to him, like I told y'all before, when he's driving home from work, and you can't talk to him no other time, you're not the one. You're not the 1 or the 2. You just not. So his actions is going to have to match up to what he's verbally telling you. So keep that in mind. I would say you can give up your possible, your stable, once you have made a commitment to be with each other. At that point, you in the game, you got your jersey, it's game time. Why are you laughing at me? Until you have your jersey and you have officially been drafted to the team, it's open season. May the best team player, may the best person win. So that is going to be the Kiyomi TED Talk for today. Date everybody. Well, not everybody, but vet these Negroes, vet them. So don't date everybody that just, shows interest in you. You got to vet them. You have to vet them. We're in 2021. Niggas are scamming and all kinds of stuff. You have to vet them. You got to know who you dealing with. So, vet them. But date. Keep your options open. Do not close the door as soon as you meet somebody. You don't do that. Men don't do that. And as women, we should not be doing that either. And I don't necessarily know where this practice came from as far as closing the door to everybody as soon as you meet someone. yeah, I can't think when that started happening, but it's been happening for a while. And maybe it was the generation before my generation, you know. But I think that generation, like, I'm 40, so like my mom and them, so they was the 60s and 70s. Those men, excuse me, were dating. I'm like, am I going to edit that out? Probably not. Those men were dating with intention. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the women were dating with intention too. You know, it was a whole courtship. He would come to your house, meet your parents. He would ask your father for your hand in marriage. That's not really happening right now. And maybe because, you know, we old as fuck and just operating in a different system. But that generation, they knew, like, she gonna be my wife. I'm finna go ask her dad. You know, like, they knew. Right now, everybody out here winging it. We're not dating with intentions. So we got to tighten up in that aspect, because if you already know that this individual, there's no, because it's a fine line between wasting somebody's time and just full out trying to see where something goes. So you got to play that by ear, because at the same token, you don't want to be out here just wasting people's time when they could be doing something else. So I can't necessarily say how to determine whether you wasting somebody. I mean, I could, but you know, that's something your mama should be telling you. Don't be out here wasting these men's time, because they need to reclaim their time too. Maxine Waters told us, we all got to be out here reclaiming our time. We don't get it back, even though time is an illusion. It's another conversation. But do not be wasting people's time. If you know you went out with this person and you like, his breath stink, his feet stink, she wear too much makeup, her weave is too tight, she bald headed, her ass is flat, you know, let it go so you can make room for somebody else to come off up in that thing. Rotation. You know, when the football players, when they be fucking up, they get cut. They get injured. Sometimes they get injured and get cut. Next. They already got a list of motherfuckers that they can pull off of the roster. Put them, we want him. We want her. Got to keep the party going. Going to keep the party going. Got to keep the party going. Just have to. And it sounds fucked up when you put it that way. It do. But it's life. Such is life. Okay. And that's my topic for today. So to recap, you're going to read this book, Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. If your prayers, you got to step your prayer game up, you're going to get the Dynamic Laws of Prayer, Catherine Ponder. If you struggle with saying yes, you're going to get this by Shonda Rhimes. And like I told y'all, I don't have my book, so I can't suggest, show it to you per se, but you can go to my website and get it. If you guys have any topics that you want me to discuss or that you want to talk about, kinkabug, that you want to talk about or discuss, you can hit me up on Instagram at Kiyomi Hall or Love Bold Society, or you can send the podcast an email at loveboldSociety.com. You can also, because I want to do like a Q&A type situation. So you can email me a question and then I can answer your question on the podcast for you. I'm trying to switch some shit up for 2021. So you hoes got to help. Do your part. This was short and sweet. I'm excited. Because my producer got to go be grown. He got to go be grown. So I got to hurry up. And he set up this whole little tripod situation for me. He's the shit. But He's cocky, so he knows that already.
Wow. Wow.
Well, it's Kiyomi Hall. I'm signing off, but I hope y'all graduated from the bullshit. That's my merch. It is. Peace and blessings. I will see y'all or hear y'all via email. Y'all get the drift. I'm signing out. Peace and love.